Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Mark again here, Weatherman Plus. Good morning to all of you this morning. Now, I'm going to give you the updates on what's going on with the severe weather. The same thing that's going on in the Northwest. Next storm bringing heavy rainfall and possibly heavy snowfall. Could be up to a foot. Plus the multiple storms that are still coming in the beginning of December, with our coldest air coming in on that second one. So it will be rounds of severe weather coming very shortly. You can see the update with National Weather Service that you do get only a little bit of rainfall for that snow. That's why it starts turning to major snowfall as you get to the darker green and the blue. But you do get your rainfall in the southeast for the severe weather. But now you're starting to get all that rainfall and possibly snowfall in the northwest, and it does start to add up. But a lot of it is looking like possibly heavy rainfall. But both models are showing that Washington could get over a foot. Now you see right here, you have over 4 feet of snowfall that's going to fall in the higher elevations of Washington and Oregon. You are getting some for Colorado, about 2 inches maybe for Denver. But you're getting 3 to 5 inches in this swath of blue, with a little bit of freezing rain still, just like I said yesterday. And you're getting this major snowfall as you go towards southeastern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. But you can also see in the northwest for the next 5 days, Euro is taking about 2 inches of precipitation. GFS is showing about the same thing, but it's showing a lot more of this will become snowfall. And GFS is still seeing that the temperatures will be just right where you're going to get a foot of snowfall for Seattle and possibly a foot for Portland, all down the west coast. Now, Euro backed off yesterday, but it brought it back today and agreeing that in the next 5 days, Seattle could see a foot of snow and Portland only a couple of inches. So it will be a lot of rainfall coming and will be a lot of mixed precipitation. But it is starting to trend now that Seattle will see a foot of snow in the next 5 days. Next 3 days, you'll see a lot of snow, and it'll add up even more after that. Plus, our severe weather event that we are having starting today is still the same. It still has the moderate risk. It has not upgraded any more than that, but it has moved over a little bit more. But I'm still seeing a very strong cell, possibly long-lived tornado from northern Louisiana going straight across the center of Mississippi. But here's all your cities that are at risk, and you can see your moderate in the red, your enhanced in the orange, the slight in the yellow, and your marginal in the green. And your biggest area that could see tornadoes is right within the significant severe. This is where I'm seeing all these storms lighten up and really become issues. And as it becomes about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right when your sun starts going down, this will be some overnight storms as it goes into northern Alabama. And Wednesday morning is still going to be southern for southern Mississippi and southern Alabama. And right around 2 p.m., it seems like when the storms are going to start right here in Louisiana. You're going to be in your 70 dew points. And this carries all evening long into northern Mississippi, even a little bit into western Tennessee. But Tennessee, I think you're just going to see a lot of severe storms. And very long-lived storms, too, so just be aware that there will be some nasty storms coming through. But as you go later in the evening, it will push more east into Alabama as well, all the way into Wednesday morning. And you can see right around 2 o'clock with your Cape that you're getting a lot of lift, and you start getting your storms in Louisiana, some from Mississippi as well. And that lift stays with y'all all evening long. Right when it starts winding down a little bit, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's still going for southern Alabama, a big area of good convection that could bring some possible strong cells. So just be aware this is still going to be overnight into the early morning hours. But it's still creating a lot of storms for people, and you still have this freezing rain that's going to come down in between 4 a.m. still early in the morning with those temperatures I showed you yesterday. That's why you have the freezing rain all the way up. But it will be some snowfall as well. But these storms are going to go all across the Tennessee and Kentucky Valley. Some very strong storms. But as you look, you can see right around 2 p.m. you get some very strong cells coming through northern Louisiana and passing through Mississippi. I really think that's going to be a long-lived cell. It's been showing day after day very strong cells coming from northeastern Louisiana into central Mississippi as it goes towards Alabama. Now, as it goes towards Alabama into the overnight hours, this will be severe storms. You don't have the cape, you don't have the lift that you need to create tornadoes out of that. But just be aware it could be some speed shear involved, and it could tumble over itself, and you could still get some small spin-ups. But all the convection is still for Arkansas, western Tennessee, and Mississippi. And as you go later into the morning, it goes a little further to the south. But I'm not showing that Birmingham, Alabama still has anything to worry about. It's just going to be a lot of severe storms. But as you go through Wednesday, this will go down Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and it will start weakening as it goes from North Carolina, Virginia, out through the Northeast. And you could get some mixed precipitation in the New England states of some snowfall that could be falling down. You're still going to have storms, but you don't have any lift in that area to create any kind of severe weather where you have tornado issues. That will be for the deep south. Now, one thing I've been doing on this channel a long time is checking your helicity tracks, because that lets you know about your big, strong updrafts, because your wind direction change with height, with exactly what a strong cell is, possibly tornadoes. And you can see how you're getting some strengthening updraft in these storms as it goes through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, even southern for later in the night, early in the morning. But when you look at your significant tornado perimeters, this gives you your shear, your cape, all into one, your worst case scenarios where it could be. And you can see these storms do brew up in Louisiana right around 1 and 2 p.m. Strong cells, a lot of instability, a lot of shear getting on them, and it goes into Mississippi as you go into 5 p.m. Now your sun is going down and you have some strong cells going down. So this is going to be overnight, dark thunderstorms coming through. So be aware, it is more dangerous, even 2 to 2.5 times more dangerous when you're dealing with tornadoes at nighttime. So just be careful. You do have still a very strong cell passing through the center of Mississippi. That's been showing day after day. I can't get over how that's just steadily being there every single time. So just be aware you will have that issue, but it will be more southern as you get later in the evening. Right around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at the latest, you don't have the instability anymore for northern Mississippi. It will be southern, and that is where you get your supercells coming from southern Mississippi into southern Alabama as you go into Wednesday morning. Matter of fact, the latest update on HRRR, just the 18 hours to get the best information, you can see the tracks of these long-lived cells bring a lot of updraft with them through northern Louisiana and strengthening up as it goes through Mississippi. Very strong cells. I do think that we're still going to see a very strong tornado anywhere from northeastern Louisiana through central Mississippi. This has been the area for days, and now it's showing more and more intense. And you can see this also in the latest run with HRRR. You have a lot of storm cells coming through, but once you hit 2 p.m., you get a cell coming through with a lot of red in it. That's indicative to a lot of chances of hail coming out of it, a lot of lightning strikes. And you see how it passes all the way through Mississippi. Very strong cell. This is all by 5 o'clock. Like I said, your sun's going down, and it travels towards northern Alabama. Now, you don't have your instability to create that tornado for Birmingham or northern Alabama. But look how strong these cells are that are passing through Mississippi through 5 and 6 o'clock. A lot of strong cells coming through. Then your lift is going to start moving further to the south while you're getting these storms in the north. But there is going to be some hail come out of this. So you do have the hail threat, southern Louisiana, right around 1 p.m., right by Lake Charles. You get a lot of white in that lightning strikes. That's indicative to large hail. And it stays around Louisiana all afternoon long. All that white is indicative to large hail. Then right around 11 p.m., you still have it for the North Shore and New Orleans. Very strong storms coming through with a lot of lightning strikes. So just be aware there is chances for large hail as well. And it does go down Wednesday towards South Carolina all the way to Alabama and then towards northern Florida and just fizzles out. So it will be a strong night of severe weather. But we have multiple rounds of storms coming, and they each will be severe weather event, and it will go further and further to the north. So you can see with National Weather Service the next 2 days that you do get some good rainfall. All that red is your heaviest rainfall that you see so far. That's all 2 to 3 inches. While you get a lot of heavy precipitation on the northwest. But as that system comes in, it's going to go further and further down California with this rainfall and possible snowfall. Then it goes even further in the next 5 days as we get that next system coming in. It will be 3 systems. The third one comes in and brings a lot of heavy precipitation, especially for northern California, southern Oregon. And as it swings towards the southeast in 7 days, it brings a lot of heavy precipitation towards Tennessee, Kentucky Valley, southern Ohio Valley. Anywhere from 3 to 4+ inches of rainfall. But this is what National Weather Service has for y'all all the way until Thursday morning. Everybody right here in the deep south, especially Tennessee as well, is going to see over an inch of rainfall, with the heaviest rainfall being for southeastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and southern Alabama. Anywhere from 2 to 3 plus inches of rainfall. So I know you need it, but it still will cause some flash flooding issues. And you can see this from National Weather Service. So for today, you have flash flooding, a marginal, slight risk, and you have that moderate risk now for southern Mississippi, southern Alabama. As you go through tomorrow, it will move over a little bit more towards upstate South Carolina as well. While you get that marginal for Oregon and Northern California, and it will go further and further down California. And it is trending with both models, the Euro and the GFS. So we have our storm that we're getting now. We get our second storm through the northwest. That comes through the upper Midwest as well. Then we get that third storm coming through the west, and it comes all the way to the south and the southeast, going towards Ohio Valley. Now that's being seen by the Euro, also by the GFS. Our storm that we have now, our next storm coming in, bringing all that possible heavy snowfall. And it does go through the upper Midwest while we get that third one coming in the very beginning of December. And it does come down towards the southeast and Ohio Valley. And that is the one that's strengthening up with the coldest air so far coming in. The one I showed you yesterday. But you can see this also with the dew points. So for today, we have our strong dew points bringing our severe weather. Then we have that next round coming in from the northwest. And it will bring a lot of dew points, severe weather as well, with some cold temperatures. And then we still have that third one that's going to come in, go a little bit higher north with the coldest temperatures so far of the season. And I still see that it's going to start warming up after this. This will be the coldest air all the way till January. But it is going to be a bigger severe weather event as we go through the beginning of December. Twice. And it's bringing some good bit of rainfall. So with the Euro, you can see the first system in the northwest, also for the southeast, going towards the northeast, lightening up. That second system comes in. It don't add a whole bunch, but it does bring a lot towards California. And then when that third system comes in, it is going to go all the way northern. A lot more rainfall coming, especially with the third one, because it's going to be the coldest air of the season. And we are picking up high winds coming with that one as well. So we'll keep you updated as we get closer. I always want to just keep it one storm at a time. I did see the possible tropical storm hurricane forming up off the East Coast yesterday. But from what I can see between the Euro, the ensembles, and the GFS, that's going to stay right in the center of the Atlantic and just grow and then dissipate. It's not coming towards the East Coast. I will show you that in an update if y'all want more information about that. So here's your latest updates from National Weather Service for Louisiana. Enhanced in our area is moderate and to the east. So right here in this enhanced and this moderate section, this is where a lot of your storms are going to brew up, and you still have chances for up to 70 miles per hour damaging winds. Also for Mississippi, because Mississippi, you are the dead center of what's going on with these storms, and everything is tracking your way. So in the moderate risk right here in this red, you have strong tornadoes, significant and long track possible, damaging winds still up to 80 miles per hour, and large hail up to tennis ball size. That's huge. In this orange, the enhanced section, you have tornadoes likely, some possibly strong, damaging winds still will be up to 70 miles per hour with large hail up to golf ball size. And then you have the slight risk of damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour with hails up to quarters and tornadoes possible. But as far as your timing goes, it will be ending around 12 a.m. in this section, around 3 a.m. on Wednesday in this section, and early in the morning Wednesday till 6 a.m. in this section for Mississippi. Plus Alabama, this is what they have put out for you. It expires 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday. The confidence factor is only a 3, but you have chances for tornadoes, damaging winds, large hail, and localized flooding possible after 3 p.m. Also for Arkansas, right here in the enhanced section, it will happen late in the afternoon through the early morning hours, and it will be chances for golf ball size hail, 60 to 80 miles per hour wind gusts, and your tornado potential is a medium chance. And also for Tennessee as well, it could be a couple or strong and long track tornadoes. It's from National Weather Service. There's numerous severe storms coming through, with bringing chances of tornadoes and large hail. So just be aware, the whole Southeast is still under the same threat that y'all been under for the last couple of days. Nothing has changed much at all. And sorry for the late upload yesterday, guys. I have so much going on, especially with the other channel. You know I do the feeding program. Matter of fact, I took the information out of these videos on this channel because nobody helps with that, to be honest. Not one single person out of everybody. I've been doing it myself, so I've just been posting the updates and information on that on my other channel. And if you come from my other channel, that video will post this afternoon. Thank you so much for coming over here. But I am so busy, as y'all know. I got homeschool. I have everything else going on, not to include multiple YouTube channels, trying to do the best I can for the community. But thank you so much for visiting this channel. God bless every one of you. I hope you have a very blessed day. Hope you all will be safe out there. Now, there's something I want to read to y'all real quick, and it's seen all over the world, but you really can see it these days, especially if you pay attention day by day of what people say and what they do. You can really see what their real intentions are in their heart. Quick message for y'all today, 2 Timothy chapter 3, 1 through 5. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Amen. God bless you all today. May you all be safe. Please keep in mind who you support, because whoever you support, no matter what you believe, it does fall on you. You need to read your Bible. If you follow evil-hearted people, you will fall into that same category no matter what you believe. It's a fact. Can't do as you wish and still expect to be saved, guys. You got to follow the law as best you can. But have a great day. I will see you all on the next video. If you're from the other channel, I will see you shortly. All glory does go to Yahweh, our Father in heaven, our God. And I pray He keeps all of you here very safe. Amen. Hallelujah. Have a great day, everybody.